Turkey Plains and RC here, operating at 2.4 gigahertz, and I've got my trusty H2O again. All right, well, I'm actually here outside right now. It's a beautiful morning, and I want to talk about something that I haven't really discussed a whole lot on this channel, and I probably might dive a little more into it, and that is lithium polymer batteries, LiPo batteries. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm not sure how some of you all out there are when it comes to these lipo batteries, but throughout the years of reading the forums, message boards, and all my time on social media and different like Facebook groups and things like that, I really have kind of this sort of major fear when it comes to lipo batteries, and I do the best that I can to make sure that I charge them safely. I watch them, monitor them carefully, and things like that, which is what you really honestly should do. But, honestly, I do have this sort of, you know, underlying fear of like, oh gosh, they're going to blow up if something happens or whatever. And, I'm here to more or less kind of hopefully start to sort of face that fear a little bit, um, and just to kind of see what happens. I had a couple experiences here recently involving two different LiPo batteries. And what more or less had happened is things that I had never encountered before with LiPo batteries. I freaked out and put them someplace safe in case they might just blow up. And of course, come to find out, nothing really happened. But I still want to use this video here, the start of this video here, as a way to sort of document the progress with these batteries, and just to show you all, what really has happened with these batteries, and if anything's going to happen at all with them. I really do not know at this point. Like I said, I have two batteries. One is a 3-cell Zippy 1000 milliamp battery. This was actually used in my first Tiny Trainer video, and if you happen to have seen that video, basically what happened is I crashed after maybe a minute or two in the air. So, and when it came down, the battery really was stored up in the plane pretty good, but I guess with the way that the plane hit, the battery actually picked up a small dent right there. You can kind of see how it's kind of crumpled a little bit. Okay, so that's the first battery. Now let's talk about the second battery, and that is a 2-cell. Actually, the only 2-cell that I currently have right now, a 2-cell 800 milliamp. 800 milliamp Turnigy battery. And what happened to this battery is another interesting story as well. So I was checking this battery one day, and I just thought I might be using it, like maybe the following day or something. And so I was just checking the voltages on it, checking the cells, and everything looked good. And I was like, okay, well, I'll charge it up the next day or something, and and go ahead and use it. Now, what I had done was something completely ignorant on my part, and when I was disconnecting the battery from the charger, I did not disconnect the battery from the XT60 connector. I use XT60 connectors on all my stuff, and instead, what I had done was I had pulled the charger leads out of the charger to more or less just disconnect it. And what, of course, happened is that the little bullet connectors there, or banana plugs, in the charger, once I pulled them out, they were kind of sitting on the table, and then all of a sudden they touched, and it shorted the battery. And before I even really had a chance to try to grab a hold of it, the cable had kind of slid off the table, and I haven't confirmed it, but I'm pretty convinced that the cables may have touched a second or third time. Just a couple quick, touches, and then of course when it happens, it sparks a little bit and all that. So that's kind of the story with these batteries. Actually, I've never had these types of situations happen, and like I said, my first initial thought was, oh God, they're going to blow up. And that's what I'm hoping to, like I said, with this video series and my experiences here, to sort of document, is anything going to happen to these batteries since those incidents have occurred. As far as right now, I can tell you I have not charged them yet, but I have monitored the voltages closely over the course of time, and so far, no change. So far, nothing really has happened. But um, I'm going to basically monitor them extremely closely when I charge them, just to see if anything odd or strange does happen. I am keeping the batteries outside in this sealed ammo container here. Or not, I'm sorry, not sealed. In this vented ammo can here, um, just in case if something were to happen. Pretty much for right now, am leaving them outside just for safety reasons in case something does happen. I don't want them inside with myself, my wife, or our daughter. And like I said, when I use them, I'm going to monitor them very closely. So, over the course of time, I'll be documenting more on this particular topic and these two batteries, and maybe if there's additional batteries that I happen to have little incidents with, to see if anything does occur, just to kind of educate myself and also anybody out there as well who happens to have this sort of crazy fear that LiPo batteries are just going to spontaneously explode on us, and cause a lot of property damage and stuff. So I can tell you from my experiences, like I said, I'll charge my batteries safely. I watch them very closely. I keep them in a in an ammo can similar to that is vented, and and honestly, I can tell you that from years, or from the few years I've been doing RC and all that kind of stuff, nothing's happened. Nothing major has happened at all. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to kind of report on, let you guys know what's going on with that, and so like I said, we will see what happens here. I will educate myself with this and learn from this, and hopefully, maybe teach you something as well. So, but anyways, that's all from me, guys. Let me put these batteries back in their safety container and keep a close eye on them and to see if anything does happen with them. So, but that's it, and we will see you in the next video.